Like I said, when Jeevan asked me to present entertainment, I wanted to do something a little bit different. And I wanted to give, at least a lot of the mainstream guests here, a taste of what East and West can do for you. And I also wanted to present all the different ages. So today you've witnessed children as young as 4 years old, all the way through to moms as old as myself, 21. I heard Bob Wasserman love Bob. I'm a big supporter of yours. You should be saying, you should be agreeing with me. Anyway, moving on with the program, before we bring back some more entertainment, again, I always get to introduce my favorite people. And the next speaker requires no introduction at all, because we're all here today because of him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeevan Zutshi.
Thank you, Renu. Let's give a big hand to Renu Dhillon for this excellent entertainment program. I have 2 pages of my speech. Who wants to hear? After Alberto Torrico and all these great speakers, I'm not going to speak. But I'm going to thank all of you for supporting this event year after year. And we're really so delighted. We're so honored. This event is, in fact, is an appreciation for what we do in Fremont, in California, and in this country. We are one family. And this day sets a tone for the new year, and it constantly reminds us that we are one family, and we have to make it happen together. And once again, thank you so much. I'm going to thank our grand sponsors. Renu? Can you hear me all right? Yes. I'm going to thank our grand sponsors, without whom, as you always know, this event would not take place. City of Fremont, of course, they have always supported this event since it started. And that tells you a lot about this city, how much they care about promoting diversity. Former Assembly Member John Dutra doesn't need any introduction. He has always supported this event and other events. He always is there. And we want to thank him again. Kaiser Permanente, they have supported this event all in all. And we are very, very grateful to them. I would also like to recognize their Chief Operating Officer of Fremont Medical Center, Kim Pardini Kylie. Let's give a big hand to Kim. We also have our grand sponsor, Jack Lee Fong Insurance. They have not only supported us, but Joan Fong, she also advised us. as to how we should be doing our program, and she has been a lot of help and a lot of support to us. And thank you very much, Joan. All State Insurance, Mr. Om Chaudhary, a great supporter of the Indian community, all the time. He has supported this event, always, and thank you very much, Om. Zan Jeevanji, I don't know where Zan is. Zan, are you still here or he left? You know, it's Eid celebration today, and here he is. It is really so nice of you to be with us when you were supposed to be celebrating Eid at the other event. But we are very grateful and very thankful for your generous support that you have always given to the community. Numi, where is Rhonda? Hi Rhonda. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Thank you very much. And of course, Baytronics, they are our perennial supporters. Mr. Ron Dimitro, Michael, John, Mei Fong, who has been doing all the logistics, the labels, the registration, everything. She was working last night at 3 o'clock, and we're very, very grateful to her. And please give her a big hand, and give Ron and everybody a big hand. We would also like to recognize Newark Hilton. They have really gone out of their way to accommodate us. We had 11th hour changes, we had to add more tables, we had to do so many other things, and they have been very nice. And I would like to recognize Rian and Mr. Guy Onan, who has been very helpful, and they have really made this event possible for us. We have also sponsors, without whom we wouldn't be here. We have Rotary Club of San Lorenzo, Dr. Sanchez, a great supporter. We have San Mateo Dental, Dr. Deepak Sajdev. I don't see him yet. He said he'll be here at 7 o'clock. Thank you, Doctor. Fremont Education Foundation, they are always here. They always support all the events. Fremont Chamber of Commerce, of course, they're always everywhere. And thank you so much. Our Hispanic Chamber, Hispanic Unity Council, Terry Aldrich. From the first day, they're always with us, they're always supporting us. Indo-American Chamber of Commerce, American Association of Physicians. I don't know if I don't see any doctors here. Oh, right there. Padma Srinivasan, he is the president of the association. And thank you very much. And we have Dr. Subrata Kundu, who is the national level regional coordinator. And thank you so much, Dr. Kundu, for being with us. Yvette Britton, a name that I don't need to really introduce here. She has also been our guide. She has been our guide. She has been supporting us, helping us, guiding us, how to do this program. Of course, Ohlone College. And Dr. Tradway, I was going to mention this, but we are so honored that we have someone like Dr. Douglas Tradway of Ohlone College, the president, who has been promoting diversity in his own way. He invites the community, he has forums, and he is working extremely hard to see that we promote this, and we keep on creating all these opportunities where people can be able to come together. Citizens for Better Community, they don't need any introduction. We have Albert Wang, Thomas Strang, and Garrett Key, and our Henry, and everyone is here. And thank you so much for being with us. Dylan, of course, she's always everywhere. Genius Kids, she's a great supporter. Mr. Kul Gupta and Ram Saroya, they always support. They're always here. And of course, Dr. Salman doesn't need any introduction. He is our founding director, and he has always been with us, and he always supports the efforts, the organization for a minute. And thank you so much, Archana.
Past 7 years. Terry is currently the owner of Already Business Vision, which is a marketing and special events community outreach company. Before that, Terry worked at the Unity Council as well as for Pacific Bell, where she retired as marketing manager. As a marketing manager, she developed and implemented the strategies and business plan to create the first recognized Hispanic and Asian service centers in California. Terry is involved in many organizations. A few of them are Board of Directors for the Northern Region for the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. She also serves on the board with me at the Hispanic Community Affairs Council. She's on the PG&E Community Advisory Committee, Justice for New Americans Advisory Board, and a member of the Newark Business Education Roundtable. These are just a few that I'm naming tonight. Along with that, in the past few years, Terry's been awarded many awards. In the past few years, she's receiving this year in March from Telemundo the Business Salute Award, as well as last year she received from Congresswoman Barbara Lee Congressional Recognition Award, the Latina Leaders Award from the Greater San Jose Hispanic Chamber, the Latino Leadership Award from the California Hispanic Chamber, and in 2003 she also received the Hispanic Heritage Hero Award from the Oakland Raiders, as well as being named Senator Liz Figueroa's 2003 Woman of the Year. Many of you know Terry as well as her involvement in our local community, and she is a remarkable woman. It is truly my honor on behalf of Kaiser Permanente, the Hispanic Community Affairs Council, to be here tonight with the Indo-American Community Federation Award honoring Terry. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And I'm extremely honored and actually humbled and blessed to be here and to be acknowledged for doing work that I love to do. And basically that's bringing people together to meet common goals. I'd like to thank Jeevan for bringing the cultures together. And after all, we're all a reflection of the same humanity. And we need to work together to create the one community. There's so many people that should be up here with me receiving this honor. Many of you are out there today. And so as you stand here with me receiving this honor, muchísimas gracias a todos.
Gulati, the President of ICC, to please introduce our next honoree, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, a pioneer.
Dr. Prasadji comes from a very distinguished family of educators and intellectuals. He migrated to the US almost 40 years ago, and he has earned laurels for himself and the people he represented and served so selflessly. The highlights of Raj Saab's career, I could go on and on, but a few of those are: Prasad Saab earned his PhD in Educational Administration from Stanford University, after which he has never had to look back. Prasadji was appointed member of the Board of California Institute of Integral Studies. He had a long and distinguished career as a Deputy Superintendent of San Mateo Foster City School, and was also served on the California State Commission of School Governance and Management, besides the National Council for Continuing Education, to which he was appointed by President Carter. He retired from the Education Department in 1992 after more than 24 years of service. And that's something to be proud of, guys. Now let's turn to Raj Saab's extracurricular activities. In fact, he was the National Council of Association of Indians in America. He was the chairman there. He was the co-founding director of the Chinmaya Mission West. In this capacity, he had very close contact with late Swami Chinmaya, adding to his spiritual fervor, not only for himself, but also for family, friends, and the community at large. Presently, he's on the board of directors of the Indian Chamber of Commerce and was the immediate past president. In fact, his guidance is totally invaluable to us at ICC. In fact, I would like to talk about just 1 minute about his political connection also. He's very, very active with the Democratic Party. He was very instrumental in fundraising both at the state and the national level. And he was in the presidential delegation to attend the funeral of Lord Mountbatten, the last Viceroy of British India. Indeed, Prasad Saab has been a solid pillar of support for the Asian American community, not only in the Bay Area, but also all over California, spilling over to the national level. He has given of himself and of his family in a generous, selfless manner, thereby laying solid foundations for coming generations like us of the Asian American community. Raji is not a mere Asian American individual in the Bay Area. Indeed, he is an institution by himself, and we are truly proud to honor Dr. Prasadji.
Honored guests and distinguished friends. Thank you very much, Anil, for this very generous and kind introduction. And thank you for the award. But I must say this. I look around and see in the room many faces who have been contributing to the society in many ways in a selfless manner. My wife, Malti, and I have tried to do our part the best of our ability. You in this room and your colleagues outside are today doing the hard work. You will pass the baton to the next generation who will work for their society in their own time. And so it goes. This is the only sane way to act, the only way our community and global village can truly progress. On behalf of the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce and myself, I applaud Mr. Tulsi and the leadership of the Indo-American Federation, Community Federation for conceiving of an organization based on the concept of unity among the people of our great state, California. Thank you very much. When I first came to this country, it was back in 1972, there was only one name, that was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He was a superintendent of schools, and he had connected himself so well with the political system, and he was promoting, along with his wife, the Indian culture and everything else. And we're really honored that we have been able to have him with us tonight. Thank you, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. I would like to now invite Shilpi Minocha from Home of Hope, who is going to invite our next honoree, Dr. Neelma Sabharwal.
Gentlemen, it is my deep pleasure to introduce Neelma Sabharwal to all of you. Dr. Neelma Sabharwal is the president and founder of Home of Hope. Home of Hope is an organization that over the past 6 years has touched lives of about 1,000 children and has 10 separate projects in India. It has really prospered over the last 6 years under the great leadership of Dr. Neelma Sabharwal. Without saying too much more, I would directly like to invite Dr. Neelma Sabharwal and explain a little bit about Home of Hope to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeevan, and your wonderful organization
for hosting this great event and honoring Home of Hope. A lot of you might not be aware, but Jeevan and this great organization have been instrumental in creating Home of Hope. It was in 1998 when I did the first fundraiser for Home of Hope under the umbrella, the kind umbrella of this great organization. At that time, a seed was planted, and that was Home of Hope. Today, with the grace of the higher power, the seed has become a tree, and it's bearing fruit, and it's touching the lives of over 1,000 children. These children are destitute, disadvantaged. Many of them are orphaned. Above all, a lot of them are mentally challenged. And what we do in this organization, try very hard to make these children self-sustaining citizens of tomorrow. Our motto is very simple: making a difference one child at a time. Again, with the grace of the higher power, we are seeing results, we're seeing our goals, and we are making a difference. This wonderful community and you wonderful people created Home of Hope, so please, all of you, continue to support us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sabharwal. Home of Hope, as she said, from 1998, with one orphanage in India. Right now, if you want to attend their event, there's no room. Last time, there were about 1,000 people. And it has grown so much. It's because of the dedication of not only Nilima, but also the whole board. And I'm not going to miss my cousin Umesh Bhatt and Naldi Bhatt right there. Thank you so much. Thank you. And of course, her ever supporting husband, Dr. Umesh Bhatt, Dr. Umesh Sabharwal. I would like to invite I would like to invite Anu Natarajan, who does not need any introduction. She just was appointed as the Fremont City Council. She's going to introduce someone who is very special, Jan Perkins, who was our city manager. And last year, we were going to actually honor our organization by honoring her. And she said, Jeevan, no, you should be honoring the Fremont City Council, you should be honoring the mayor. And I haven't done much. You know, I mean, she's so modest, so humble. When she has done so much work, she just did not want to. And this time we thought we'd drag her from wherever she is. And we are so honored.
Thank you, Jeevan. We saved the best for last, and I am not going to make it brief, so. Our next guest of honor needs absolutely no introduction. Jan Perkins is someone that we all know and love. The question on everybody's minds is, where in the world is Jan Perkins, and what has she been up to in the last 6 months? Looking at her today, you know she's been having fun. I hear she's been doing yoga regularly. She's learning Spanish, French, and doing lots of other fun things. And she also survived a car trip from California all the way to the East Coast with her husband and 2 dogs. So she's doing well. Like a true Silicon Valley geek, I Googled Jan Perkins today, and I came up with something that I thought was really appropriate for today. And that was what was written about her when she won an award from her alma mater, Kansas University, the Edwin Steen Award for Managerial Excellence. And I'm going to read what was said there, because I think that's appropriate today for what we are celebrating, and it also talks about Jan and who she is. This award recognizes individuals who have performed in an exceptional manner in the management of an organization in which they're employed. And it says, we are pleased to nominate Jan Perkins, City Manager of Fremont, for this year's award for managerial excellence, and this was in 2002. Jan is a manager who truly exemplifies excellence in every aspect of her professional life. Specifically, we are nominating Jan for her work in the area of diversity. She has consistently demonstrated both personal involvement and commitment in advancing the issues of diversity and increasing sensitivity and awareness in density within the organization as well as the community. This commitment has established a culture of tolerance, acceptance, and celebration of diversity within the organization and has led to the establishment of numerous programs to support the needs of Fremont's diverse community. Her commitment to building understanding in the community is matched only by her dedication to build cultural competence within the organization. All her employees were required to attend a one-half-day session called Respect in Workplace, and the police department employees a special 40-hour class called Common Ground. Jan has made a personal commitment to increasing sensitivity and awareness of diversity within the community. From her involvement with the League of California Cities on diverse communities to her outreach to the Islamic community after September 11th, she has created a set of expectations for employees that have resulted in changing attitudes towards diversity. Jan is well deserving of the 2002 Award for Managerial Excellence. Her long-time commitment to diversity and cultural engagement in the community has helped Fremont